Hello and welcome to my channel. This is the Nomadic Goddess and I am Jasmine. This is going to be a general bi-weekly reading for the sign of Libra for the weeks of January 22nd to February 5th. Now you don't just have to be a Libra Sun. You could be a Libra Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or Mercury. And just because I said it was for the weeks of January 22nd to February 5th does not mean it is solely for that time. It is for whenever you stumble across my channel and decide to click. Because this is a general reading, you shouldn't take everything with you. If the shoe fits, lace it up, find a matching pair, and travel well. If it does not fit, leave it. There's no need to carry messages that don't ring true for you. I am clairaudient. That means that the divine source, God, the universe, whatever you want to call it, along with your spirit guides, your higher self, and your ancestors that are for your highest good, they send me messages via songs, bits and pieces of movies and books that I've read. Now, with the songs, I do sing them. The only problem with that is I cannot sing. So, if you can power through my tone deafness to get the message, then good. If not, then I apologize. All right, so enjoy, discover something new about yourself, and don't be afraid to dive deep. With that being said, let's get started. All right, what messages do we have for Libras? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mercury. What messages do we have for Libras for the week of January 22nd to February 5th? What messages do we have for Libras? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mercury. Ready or not, here I come. You won't hide. Gonna find you. Do we have for Libra? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mercury. Alright, what messages do we have for Libras? Oh, we have Gazelle. Cobra. Shark. Bat. Starfish. Lamb. And last card. Too many. I'm not playing 52 card pickup with y'all. Right. And I don't know how to shuffle. What messages do we have for Libra? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mercury for the weeks of January 22nd through February 5th. Thank you. Ooh, frog. All right. Some of you need to do a spiritual bath. Alright, what messages do we have for Libras? What messages do we have for Libra? What messages do we have for Libras? Moon, rising Venus, and Mercury for the week of January 22nd through what messages do we have for Libra? What messages do we have for Libras? Alright, what messages do we have for Libra? Give a little, get a little. Bow, 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 bow. Hey, hey, what's the relation? Third party. Looks so come and get your love. Come and get your love. Come and get your. I just want to say I love this song for like you have like a self-love playlist. I have this song. I actually have this song in my self-love playlist because I love singing it to myself. Like I love when I do mirror meditations or mirror work, or like I'm getting ready for work and I'm just looking at myself in the mirror. I love singing this song to myself. What messages do we have for Libras? The Sun, Moon, rising Venus, and Mercury. Ooh. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. What messages do we have for Libra? Sun, Moon, rising Venus, and Mercury for the week of January 22nd to February 5th. What messages do we have for Libra? Because that song is in my head, you guys may want to start practicing some self-love. Like when you listen, like when you're getting ready in the morning, or when you're like doing your skincare routine, because Libra is ruled by Venus, you have Venetian energy within you. So just, well, especially when you're doing like self-care, like a spa day for yourself, just pour some extra love into whatever you're doing, whether it's putting on lotion or body butter or shaving your legs or doing your hair. Just add some extra love. Like love on yourself. You guys need to start loving on yourself way more than you normally do. I'm going to actually link this song in the description box below because I love this song. What I like to do with like love songs, I like to sing them to myself. I don't know if that's because I am a Libra moon, and it's also because an old mentor of mine told me to like listen to love songs, so I like took it up a notch and I just sung them to myself. Hey, hey, what's the what messages do we have for Libras? The Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mercury for the week of January 22nd to February 5th. What messages do we have for Libras? Ooh, get the fuck outside, move your ass. What messages do we have for Libras? Ooh. That project, that person, the idea is waiting. What am I doing? Should move them up. All right, let's get started. With the Gazelle card, some of you guys may, before I get to the Gazelle card, some of you guys may have fire and water really heavy within your chart. The Gazelle and Cobra are fire, and Shark, Starfish, Frog are water, and Lamb is earth. So you guys may have a heavy mix of both. So I feel like some of you, with the Gazelle card, some of you are really, really sensitive to the energy right now. Excuse me, sorry, I was drinking water. Some of you are picking up on every little thing, and even the smallest, simplest shift of energy, you feel it. So make sure you guys are drinking, or some of you actually may be going through another form of awakening or another level of awakening. So make sure you guys are, one, getting enough rest. When your body is telling you to go to sleep, take your butt to sleep if you can. Make sure you're watching what you consume, not just what you're eating, but what you're watching, what you're listening to, and what you're reading. And make sure you're drinking lots and lots of water and keeping yourself hydrated. Sorry, that was me drinking water. With the Cobra card, my Cobra card is always like I love this card, and it always fascinates me. But my Cobra card, the Cobra card for me, whenever it comes up, it's like the patiently waiting. It reminds me somewhat of the crocodile. But what's different about the Cobra? The Cobra is like the inner teacher, like you going within yourself, you pausing and reflecting and going within yourself and learning the lessons or getting the message that you need to. So like sitting in meditation, and some of you need to start meditating more often. And I'm gonna be honest, because I'm a Libra moon, I feel like most of this reading is a call out to myself. Because one thing I do tend to do is when I'm like really, really slammed with work or other things, or just life is lifing, I tend to put a lot of my spiritual practices on the wayside. So if you're like me, don't be like me. Start meditating. Start ordering your day with meditation, with prayer if you pray, with chanting or mudras. Make sure you're pouring into yourself and you're making sure that you are aligned and in sync, and you're starting your day with structure. Immediately with the shark card, I heard a closed mouth don't get fed. But also the shark card is very, very direct. Like it's a really, really blunt, direct card. And it's getting to like the nitty gritty of things. And with the shark card is always basically going to be my revealing the true nature and revealing your true natures and desires. So sharks are very, very primal. They're very, very instinctual creatures. They are like, if there was an animal that was like an animal of habit or a thing of habit, it would be a shark. But what I'm hearing is, for you guys Libras, what I'm hearing is a closed mouth don't get fed. So speak up. Start telling people what you want. Start telling people how you want to be treated, how you want to be loved, how you want to be talked to. Like, start telling people the things that you desire and what you want, including yourself. You can't start telling people these things, or you can't start expressing your desires if you're not expressing your desires honestly and truthfully within yourself. What do I mean by that? I mean, so let's say you want a Louis Vuitton bag, but every time you're with your friends, you're talking about how Louis Vuitton is so materialistic and everybody who has them is materialistic and fake and blah blah blah, but deep down you really, really want one. That's lying to yourself about your needs, about your wants, about your desires. And not even your needs, but your desires and your wants. So start being honest with yourself about what you want, what you need, especially when it comes to relationships. Not just romantic, but platonic as well. And if you're dating, start dating with intention. Like, what do you want to do? Like, do you want a boyfriend? Do you want a husband? Do you just want to, are you figuring your dating lifestyle out? Or are you figuring your dating life out? What do you want? Figure out, what do you want? I'm also hearing with the shark card, don't be ashamed about your desires either. Because a lot of you are covering up the fact that you want certain things because you're ashamed of them. So don't be ashamed of your wants, your desires. Like, everybody has them. So embrace yours. Even if it is weird. It may be weird to other people, but it's not weird to you. So, and at the end of the day, the people who matter don't care, and the people who care don't matter. Next is back. This is the only card that is air energy, and I am like laughing because why? Every element, but I get it. Every other element showed up in like the multitude except for air. So with the bat card, my bat card symbolizes letting go. Especially because of the new moon is tonight. Well, not tonight. No, it's not. The new moon happened on the 21st. So you guys still could be feeling the energy from the new moon and experiencing energy from the new moon. So a lot of the things that you need to be releasing should be coming up. A lot of old patterns, relationship patterns are coming up for some of you. And all of the things that you're releasing, you're making room and making way for bigger and better things to flow to you. With the starfish card, every time I see this card, a song pops up in my head. I think it was for, maybe Gemini had starfish. I want to say maybe. And with them, it was like the Jay-Z, A Star Is Born was playing in my head. But for you guys, Libras, it's the Ghetto Superstar. That is what we are. It's that song. So with the starfish card is tapping into your inner beauty, into the alluring. I call it the siren, the siren energy. But it's also a reminder to not be so shallow. Like to allow yourself to dive deeper than your looks or your beauty, and to find the balance between that. The Lamb card is always going to be my prophetic dream card. It's you guys could be dreaming, being visited by your ancestors or people who need closure from you, and you need closure from them. They're coming through to you in your dreams, in the dream world, because they either can't come to you physically or are too afraid to come to you physically, in fear of rejection. So they're coming to you. They're pulling all your energy in the dream world. And you're having these meetings, and you're getting the closure that you need, or the understanding, the under and understanding that you need in the dream world. The Lamb card is also going to be a reminder to be patient. Now, for some of you, I know that's hard. I know you just want to be your little airy selves and just go and flow and yes, but you need to be patient. With the Frog card, some of you need to take a spiritual bath. The Frog card is my cleansing card. The cleansing, clearing, and healing card. And it doesn't have to be anything fancy. Like, you can, if you have some Florida water, pray over your Florida water and pour it in a bathtub. Or if you have Epsom salt, pray over your Epsom salt and put it in a bath. Sprinkle it in your bath. Doesn't have to be like, you don't have to go out and do this whole big shebang unless you want to, unless you feel called to. Then yes, absolutely, follow your intuition, follow your guidance, the guidance that you're getting from your higher self, your guides, your ancestors that are for your highest good, all that jazz. But it doesn't have to be this big fancy ordeal. Just sit in the water, and just let it cleanse your aura. And one thing, I think I took a bath like a spiritual bath a couple days ago. And when I tell you guys, immediately, like as soon as I sat my behind in the waters, I felt the shift in my energy. Give a little, get a little. Make sure that all of your relationships are give and take. Make sure, because relationships can be transactional. Make sure there's an equal amount of give and take. Are you giving too much or are you taking too much? And if you are taking too much, give more. Start giving more. And it doesn't have to be in a material thing or a financial way. It's in any way that you can give back. So if it's volunteering, if it's cleaning the house, doing the dishes, stuff like that, any way that you can, donating your clothes, just start giving back. And in a personal scale, and in a relationship scale, especially friendships, are you always going to your friends to vent? How about you be the person that they need to lean on first? Or are you always constantly being the one where you are the person being vented to? If that's the case, then you need to switch too. It's okay to ask for help. With a third party, a lot of you are walking away from situations that not even walking. Yeah. A lot of you are walking away from situations where there was a third party involved. It doesn't mean that there was cheating. It could mean that there was just someone else in that person's ear. Or for another group of you, you could be silencing the voices of other people so you can finally hear yourself and start listening to yourself. You just started to stop doubt yourself, or not doubt yourself. I don't know how to talk English today. Whew. And I can't even blame it on Mercury retrograde. Actually, yes, I can, because we're still in the post shadow. But some of you are quieting the voices of others so you can hear and listen to your voice, listen to your own guidance, listen to your own intuition. And I love that for you guys. You're stronger than you know. Absolutely. You absolutely are. Like, so for some of you who feel like, oh my gosh, like I'm at the end of my rope, I'm at my wit's end, you are stronger. You're way strong. You can handle this. And if you ever need help, you can always reach out. If you feel like you don't have people to talk to, you can always email me. And I also have resources for you guys, so you can talk to someone. Oh, happy day. Every time I see this card, if you guys have ever watched Sister Act 2, every time I see this card, I get this song stuck in my head. Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. Oh, and as the song is getting stuck in my head, I see the scene playing in my head. So you guys are gonna have something to celebrate. Your silver linings are going to turn into white fluffy clouds that start shedding away, and it's all going to be, well, not always, but it's all going to be sunshine and rainbows for you guys. Because I feel like some of you are just going through it emotionally, because I just got the feeling like I want to cry. So some of you may be going through a really, really rough time emotionally. Like, you just going through the ringer. It's not going to last forever. A lot of you just need to move the energy out of your body, emote your emotions. So doing something physical like yoga, which is also a form of meditation, just FYI. but like yoga or going for a walk in the park. Some of you just need to move your body. Another sad love story. Casper the scared ass ghost, and stop looking for love in the trash, in the basura. All three of these play together. And I feel like you are finally stepping out of this energy where you're stepping into your authentic self and you're falling in love with yourself and you're accepting yourself. And so you're no longer willing to put up with people who ghost you and people who treat you like crap. And I love that for you guys. I love it. It's about damn time. I love it. I love it. So get the fuck outside. Move your ass. Your body is pissed at you. Yes, like I said, go outside. Get outside. Move your body. I know when I needed to start working out, or when I've been slacking off, is when my sciatic nerve starts bothering me. When my sciatic nerve starts bothering me, it's like, all right, I get it. It's like my body's way of saying, hello, get your ass to the gym, start working out. That person, that project, that person, that idea is waiting. Get after that shit. The world has your back. Eat your fucking vegetables. Eat some shit made by Mother Nature. So a lot of you need to start cutting out the processed food. You need to probably go on a fast, if you believe that. I normally do like a 3-day water fast when I'm starting a fast. I'll do like a 3-day water fast, and then like I'll do either like a raw vegan or all vegetarian diet, or not diet, fast for like 3 months or 3 weeks. Just depends what I'm like to do. Stop obsessing. You're not the fucking center of the universe. Surprisingly, right? Yes. As soon as I said that, I heard the "you're so vain." So again, some of you need to pull back from being that like you're dipping into the shallow pool too much. You're dipping into the egoic pool too much. We need you to balance that out. Fuck fear. It will lie to your face. I'm gonna go back to the stop obsessing card, because I think that's what when you start loving yourself the way you deserve, and which is unconditionally, sometimes, especially if you start like feeling yourself, if you do something new to your hair, or if you start working out more and you start noticing the changes, what starts happening is you get happy, you get elated about these changes. And as you should celebrate those things, and honor yourself by celebrating those things, and by celebrating those achievements. But what ends up happening is our ego creep. It gives us space, or it gives our ego space to creep back in, where a celebration can turn into you being or becoming extremely shallow, even if it's for like the smallest moment. I need you guys to catch those moments when it happens, or be aware of those moments when it happens. So for me, I just dyed my hair platinum blonde, and I'm feeling myself. Okay, I am feeling myself, and I'm giving this example because I am a Libra moon, so I have to keep in check my ego. Like when it's just like, all right, Jasmine, is this authentic Jasmine speaking, or is this ego Jasmine speaking? Because if this is ego Jasmine speaking, ego Jasmine that's speaking is going to need to take a step back and get back in the passenger seat and put authentic Jasmine back into the driver's seat. Now, for clarification, I'm not saying that there is anything wrong. Like, I'm not saying that you shouldn't feel yourself. And there is nothing wrong with you feeling yourself and with you hyping yourself up. But what I'm saying is, be aware of when it is turning into a ego thing and turning into a shallow thing and a very, very superficial thing. Be aware of when it's turning into that. I'm not saying that you guys are there yet. What I'm saying is just be aware, because I notice within myself when it happens, when that shift happens within myself. Stop sleeping so damn much. Wake up. You're missing some cool shit. And I feel like some of you are only sleeping so much. I think Gemini may have had the same card. I'm not really sure. I want to say it was Gemini. It's either Gemini or Aquarius, because I only did the air signs so far. But if you have Gemini energy in your chart, you may want to check out Gemini reading, because I'm pretty sure it was Gemini that had that chart, had this card. But whenever I see the stop sleeping so damn much, a lot of people don't realize that a sign or a symptom of depression is sleeping too much or sleeping a lot. And you guys should pay attention to what your daily routine is. Because I know, like, that was the advice that I was giving to me from an old mentor, and it's helped me tremendously. Whereas I have, even though I don't stick to my routine a lot, I know I have a daily routine where I do certain things. So in the morning, I wake up, I meditate, I pull for myself. I sit, if I'm home, I sit at my altars and I talk to my ancestors, I talk to my spirits, I talk to my people, I venerate them. And then I go on about my day and I'll work out and other stuff. But I realized, what I started to realize is when I started missing 3 or more things consecutively in that routine, that was when it was time for me to check into my emotions. That was when it was the time to be like, yo, Jasmine, what's up? What's going on? Because you done missed like 4 days of this one, like of these 3 things in your routine. So what's going on? Like, what's up? Is when I had to have a Jasmine to Jasmine moment. Stop fucking whining. No one wants to listen to that shit. Complaining makes you weak. You have the strength to change your world, so do it. I feel like this card is for those of you who are actively dating, and you guys should watch what you say and watch what you agree to. So I was always told that if you are what you attract, well, not even what you are what you attract, your thoughts are what manifests into your reality. So if you're constantly thinking, constantly agreeing with people that men or women ain't shit, that's what you're going to attract. That's what you're going to manifest into your reality until you start thinking differently. So stop whining, stop complaining about how the dating pool has pee in it or feces in it. And start excuse me, and start creating the life that you want. If you hate your job, find a different job that fulfills you more. If you don't like where you live, find a different place to move to. If your car is constantly breaking down, either have it fixed or trade it in if you possibly can. Stop the things that you're complaining about. The reason why they're constantly happening is because you keep constantly harping on them. You keep complaining about them. So stop it. Eat your fucking vegetables. All of you also need to cut out processed foods and dairy. Some of you just need to stop eating meat altogether because it doesn't agree with your stomach. I actually want to pull some moonology cards for you guys. All right, messages do you have for Libra? What messages do you have for Libra? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mercury. For the weeks of January 22nd to February 5th. What messages do you have for Libra? I want the world to know, not to let it show. I'm coming up. That was a horrible shuffle. I'm coming up. I want the world to know, not to let it show. Alright, what messages do you have for Libra? What messages do you have for Libra? Give me messages for Libras. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mercury. What messages do you have? I am not playing a 52-card pickup. One at a time, please. And thank you, and please. What messages do you have for Libras? Ooh, decimating moon. Take time to breathe out. I'm not taking all of these one at a time, please. Thank you. New moon in Leo. Confidence is key to your success. And finally, and lastly, new moon eclipse. Expect powerful change. All right, Libra, that is your reading. I will see you in 2 weeks after February 5th. All right, see you, Libra.